welcome to Carol's Current Obsession. Today we're going to talk about how to do eyes, and this is to put them together. So if you watched a previous video, I showed you this kind of a doll, and we took the eyes out so that she had no eyes in her head. There we go, or here we go. And then I showed you how to put them back in to her head so that you can get this kind of an effect. Now, the way I did that is with some little eyes. And today I thought I'd show you how you do the eyes. And I'll put the link again down for these eyes. They take a 10mm eye, okay? Now you start out with these little pieces. There's a little clear piece with a pupil that's already in there, okay? And then there's the base. Oops, don't lose that. There we go. With the white. Okay, and when you get these in the package, you'll notice that they have a little tab on them. See right here? And you have to file that off, okay? So you just take your regular nail file and you just file that off. Let's see. Until you can't see that anymore. Let's see. And just make it smooth, because that makes it easier to get it into the doll's eye. Okay, now that's all smooth there. There's no little tab. And then we'll take our eye, the color part, and there's a little, I don't know if you can see that, there's a tiny little tab there as well. Okay, and we're going to take that and also just use the nail file and get that off. And let's see, sometimes you have to do a little more than others. It doesn't matter, and it's not going to show up. Okay, so that just takes that little tab off. Okay, so now you have your parts of your eyes. Okay, then you want to take a nail polish. Now I've got several different colors here. One of my favorites is this light green, and it's called Meadow. It's by Color Craze, LA Colors, Color Craze. And this is what I use to make her eyes this very light green color, okay? And you'll see that what it looks like in the bottle is a lot different than what it actually looks like on her eyes, because you have the white background, okay? So if you do nails, then you know that using a white background often changes the color just a little bit. Okay, so we take our little eyepiece and choose your color, and I am going to use, I think, let's go with this. Let's go with this one. This is really pretty. Okay, this is a 504, and this is a great color as well. And again, it's LA Colors 504. Now, I unscrew the bottle and get that ready to go. Okay, and then you have to position the eye so that the rounded part is down, okay? The clear pieces of the eye, the rounded part is down, and then pinch it between your fingers like so, okay? And when you paint, make sure you don't have any other paint on your hands, because you don't want it on the sides, okay? And then don't have a lot of paint on your brush either. You want very little paint on your brush. And then we're just gonna paint across it, make sure we get all of it, and that's it. And then you very carefully take your other fingers on the opposite ends and pinch it and put it down to dry. And then you let it dry. Okay, now, and then you do your other one. Okay, and again you position it, because it's important to position it so you don't get it all over. And then we paint it. Okay, and it does not take a lot of paint. Okay, can you see that? It does not take a lot of paint. Okay, and then we're just carefully put that down. You have to be careful or else it'll flip on you. Okay, now once we have that done, and we have ones that are dried right here, you can, if you want, before you do that, you can add something like this glittery kind. And I've done that, and this is kind of your result there when you have the glittery kind. And that looks good. I'll show you some dolls that have glittery eyes. Okay. And here's some with the mirror finish. That's a little creepy, but kind of cute. And here's another one, a different color. It's kind of fun. And here's with a really dark blue, and you can see the glittery in her eyes. That's kind of fun. And that again was just this nail polish. This one is LA Color Craze Jewel Tone. Okay, so anything with glitter in it like that is gonna work. Okay, and then I just put something dark like this over the top of it. This is a 424 called Wired, also LA Craze, and I get these at the dollar store, so let's just use it for that. Okay, so once we get the this done and these are dried, then we're going to take our little eyepieces here. Okay, and we're just going to hit them with the tiniest drop of clear polish. Okay, and we just want a teeny tiny drop, okay, of clear polish. And the reason that you use clear is because sometimes when you stick it in this base, a little bit smushes up over it, and you don't want to mess with it. Once it gets to in there, don't try to wipe it off or anything, because you'll end up with it making a mess, and you'll have, and that's why you use clear again, is because you don't want the color squishing out. Okay, so you see how I popped it in there, and then you just press it down and that'll dry, and you see that makes quite a cute little eye. Okay, let's see, did we focus? There we go. Alright, and then we'll just do the second one. So you can see that. You position it in your hand, just so. And just put a tiny dot of the clear on it. And then grab another one of your eye pieces. Okay, so remember the rounded side is down, flat side up. And you just stick it in there and push it down. And voila, we have an eye. And then we just let those dry. And once those are dry, then we can stick them in the head. Now, I've got a pair here that are pretty much dry. We're going to stick them in the head. But what I want to show you is what not to do. Okay? This was some of that glitter kind of nail polish. And what I did is I put the glitter on, and then I put something over the top of it. And it's way too thick, okay? And it created this little bubble of too thickness. and then it's really hard to get into the little mound. And it's hard to show you that. I apologize. This is not easy to show. But at any rate, if it's too thick on that side, then it'll mound up and make it very, very difficult to stick into your little eye piece, the base, okay? And because see, there's a little cup, and the cup is where you fit that, and if that cup, if the eye is too thick with polish, then it's gonna be hard to put in there, even if it's dry. Okay, so then again, we just pop these in her head, and one of the ways that you can do the eye to kind of give you some help is with some tweezers, okay? This is a good set of tweezers. They're medical tweezers. I love them. They're good for everything. I found mine at the Army surplus, and they work really well. Kind of bring that eye over. Sometimes you have to decide if it's going to come easier going on the front or going up from the bottom or from the top. And this one maybe from the bottom. Okay. Nope, maybe it's from the top. Okay. You kind of got to play with it and fight with it a bit. Poke that up in there. She looks a little crazy with it in there. Partially. Look at that. It's kind of creepy. But, you know, the things we do to make our dolls pretty. Okay, I'll stick that up in there. There we go. Okay. And there she has one very pretty eye. That looks pretty cute. And let's poke the other one in there. Okay. And, alrighty, get in there, eyeball. Yeah, it doesn't look exactly great when you're sticking them in there, but it's cool when you're done. Okay. Alright. Poke her eye down in. Ah! Dang it. Now it went down the back. Okay, sometimes it goes down the back on you. And now I have to get it out from her head. That is going to take too long. So we're just going to show you this, and that looks cute, and I'll show you the finished picture on the beginning screen. I don't want to spend the time digging it out. Anyway, there you go. And it looks pretty cute. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Like and subscribe. And tell me what you like in the comments. What I need to improve on. What you'd like to see in the future. And also, I'm going to do a free giveaway. I'm going to do one of these dolls with some an outfit. So, like and subscribe below. Comment. And I will pick a number, and whoever I get on there, I will send them a little doll with the cute little doll. Alright, thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.